Tonight, we're back in Ballinger, Texas, to investigate one of our favorite and most paranormally active locations. The Olde Park Hotel. The hotel was recently purchased by fellow investigator and friend Chad Wandell of Ghost Geeks. Since the purchase, Chad has been doing some renovations to the property. We felt it would be interesting to see if the work has stirred up any activity. We were not disappointed. Chad has spent some time researching the historical archives to see if he could come across any new information previously undiscovered. During that research, he learned the true name of the owner of the infamous recliner that belonged to a previous owner that passed away in the building. From interviews with town residents, it has been learned that the chair's owner did not like people sitting in his seat. And on at least one occasion, he turned to physical violence to remove a sitter from his chair. In the afterlife, he continues to remove people. We have witnessed video evidence of the chair being flipped over backwards with someone sitting in it. On this investigation, the paranormal activity was significant for the first few hours of investigation and started to taper off around 12:45 a.m. In the hours of the highest activity, we capture many intelligent EVPs and some captivating visual evidence. We interviewed Chad for a brief account of some of the fresh history and paranormal happenings since the purchase of the property. But first, a piece of evidence captured upon my arrival when I was snooping around the location before the team arrived. I was on the first level trying to access the back half of the building. The door was stuck shut. While trying to open it, I clearly heard a woman's voice. Oh, they put a door on it, huh? Ooh. Is it locked? Oh man. Let me see. You saying something? Could have sworn I just heard a woman's voice. I was trying to unlock this door. All right. So can you tell us about the early history / founding of the Olde Park Hotel?
Yeah, so a lot of people are familiar with the kind of the history of the Olde Park, but it's so interesting that it's worth repeating. 1886, here comes the railroad. Runnels City basically drags their heels. Ballinger throws her hands up and says, "Ooh, pick me," and the railroad says, "Done." And that was basically the downfall of Runnels City and the uprising of Ballinger. And that's in 1886 is when it was named Ballinger and became a town that was established. So this whole town grew up around the railroad. So everything here was railroad oriented. The building you're standing in right now was the boarding house for the railroad. And then eventually it was taken over by the Seacrest family, who turned it into a boarding house as well. And they kind of kept it going. So it wasn't a full-fledged hotel yet. But then in 1905, 1910, that's kind of when it really transitioned to become a full-fledged hotel. And that's how you see the three different phases of the building there are now. So if you go back to the front, that's the original 1886 boarding house. Everything that's kind of outside of that front lobby, upstairs and downstairs, that was added onto the building in 1905. We actually found the building permits for that. And then everything in the back of the building, upstairs and downstairs, that was 1910, and we have the building permits for those as well. So, and in 1910 is when they actually put the front of the building on as you see it now, with the big porch and everything, and the little sunroom that's off to the side. So that was all expanded in 1910.
Cool. I've heard some stories that it was a brothel at one point.
It was. There's actually a newspaper article in 1913 where they interviewed a man that had just, like, I guess the railroad was finishing up. They're moving on to the next chunk of progress, miles and miles and miles down the line. And they were interviewing him, and he said, "Oh yeah, the old white 2-story house over there, that was the house of ill repute." And so it was interesting that it was a firsthand account from somebody that actually was here during that, and that it was recorded that way, which was great because, one, it was written down, we've got record of it, and two, it came from a firsthand account of it actually being a brothel. So we know for a fact in the 1890s it was a brothel.
Do you know about any documented deaths in the building?
Oh, a bunch. Now, as far as deaths in the building, we do know, and this is kind of new. I've never really heard anybody talk about these deaths, and I'm not quite sure why, because they were really easy to find. So in September 3rd, 1913, Mr. Charles Wilson commits suicide in the building. But moreover, the article states that Mr. Charles Wilson commits suicide 2 years after his wife commits suicide. And so, unfortunately, the article didn't say his wife's name, so I do not have that information, but we are trying to find the right Charles Wilson that this person is in like the grave searches and things like that, so we can try to pair his wife's name back up to him. But the article says that he went to Keel's drugstore, purchased some concoction, and then it says in quotes, he came downstairs, turned to the proprietor, and said, "I'm going to go work somewhere else now," drank the bottle of poison, took 2 steps, and collapsed. So whatever it was worked quickly. My guess is the pharmacy back then sold more than just human-related products. There was probably animal, veterinarian supplies like
Could have
that.
been like cyanide.
And that's cyanide was something that was commonly used to treat things and to process things back then. So it very well could have been some kind of cyanide type poison. Now, to make 1913 even more crazy, just a month later, October 14th, 1913, Walter Shook, who was, it says proprietor, but I think he was just a manager. He says the proprietor of the Park Hotel, was shot and killed on the front steps when he opened the door to find his mistress's husband.
Wow.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So might have been brotheling back then as well, and about that time period, or he's just really lousy and got caught. So bad person got caught, so to speak. So we know a lot of things like that have happened here, but even more so, we know one that's directly related to a family that lived here. But one of the things that we know about that is really sad is not far from where we're standing right now, in 1919, in fact, May 4th of 1919, Octavia Seacrest's daughter, so Octavia Seacrest was the daughter of William H. Seacrest, who actually had this place as the Seacrest boarding house. Her daughter, Wilma Colburn, who was 6 at the time, found a pistol and accidentally shot herself in the left eye. And
How old was she?
She was 6 years old.
Oh, maybe that's one of the children we heard here.
I personally believe that is one of the children that we hear. A lot of people have given their different names, but I really believe that is Wilma because she actually died just outside these doors, the base of the step. We know just down the street here, a man walked in and killed the pharmacist at the drugstore here on the corner. So you're talking 200 feet from the building, you had a guy killed there. Also, we know L.P. Kirk murdered Crawford Tabor, T-A-B-O-R, and I'm not sure if that's how you actually say his name, but Crawford was just right out here where the bridge is, and it actually wasn't that kind of a bridge at the time, a much smaller bridge, but he was ambushed by 2 men pretending to have a broken down car and was murdered. Those guys were eventually caught up to in Sweetwater and captured. So we know just, again, 200 feet from the building, gruesome murder occurred as an ambushed situation. So the history here is definitely long and varied. it's been a school. We know, and like we found a lot more information on how this was a school. So when they were getting ready to actually build the first school here, they went and looked for volunteers to host classrooms. And so it wasn't a full-on school. What happened is they were hosting classrooms for however long it was going to take to build the school, which I think it actually wound up taking a full school year. So in this building, I believe they picked up 2 different classes that they hosted here for an entire year of those classrooms. So whether it was, depending on the school size, it could have just been all one grade or it could have been all one kind of subject. So we don't know the specifics that deep, but we do know they had 2 different classrooms here that they allowed. And of course, there was multiple homes through town that were doing that as well. They opened themselves up and gave up space to have schools. We do know they held court in this building very temporarily while they were doing repairs at the courthouse. Tragedy around the courthouse itself is one of the jailer's sons actually fell off the roof of the courthouse and died. And he was only 11 when that happened. So real tragic. I hate to see that kind of stuff, but again, the history is just wild. So
cool. I heard you recently just purchased the place. You've been doing a bunch of work. Has that stirred any of the paranormal stuff up?
Yeah, and we couldn't have picked a better date to sign all the paperwork. So we actually signed all the paperwork Friday, June 13th.
Wow.
Perfection.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better, tagline to start the process off. But yeah, on that note, it seems like every time I, have to drill into the building, or if I'm removing staples and old screws and things like that, that tends to really activate the building. And the more I do it, the more active it becomes. The footsteps have gotten like just crazy. I'll just be in the lobby and you just hear them running up and down the stairs. I don't even bother looking anymore. Like before I would go up there just to, validate there was nobody in the building. Now I'm just like, I don't have time for this. I have work to do. Mm-hmm. So that's been an interesting thing to kind of get over the whole somebody here moment. And now I have to ignore it. So yeah, the activity has gotten crazy. The brothel girls have really started coming out again. There was for a while there, we weren't getting any of that activity. We weren't sure why. So we don't know if it's, cleaning up the hotel and doing some of the restoration projects we've kind of already started, kind of bringing things back together again, or if maybe there was something that was a little darker here that was holding on to some of the old things that were here that didn't really belong here. So maybe it was a combination of that, but the building definitely seems to have sprung back to life. So that's been fun.
Well, it should be a good night, it sounds like.
It should. I tell you what, we have had the gauntlet of things over the last 2 weeks, from full body apparitions. I'm pretty sure every group now has seen the blonde lady go through the kitchen. So if you're in the command center room, just keep an eye out at the kitchen door, because everybody has said they've seen a woman walk through the kitchen like she's coming from this side kitchen door to where the stove is. And then like when you go in there to look at who's over there, there's nobody. So there's nowhere to get out there either. So where did she go? And we've had another apparition of a larger gentleman down here in this back hallway. And this is the first time I've ever heard anybody report a portly man being down here. So that's new. I don't know what that is, who that is. So there's going to have to be some research into that. Now, the other side of this, we have had an attempted break-in since taking ownership. We had to get the police out here. So if you're out there listening and you think you can just get in here, don't do that. That's a bad thing to do. Don't do that. The building is very heavily secured now. You'll be on camera and the police will come talk to you. So don't do that.
We're rolling. So I have IR light blocking glasses on, so I'm not wearing sunglasses. It just looks like that.
Yep.
Jesus.
Is it screeching? Creaking? records a couple times today. It's the first time I've heard it here.
Go down to John's room now that we know who John is. Ooh, I feel weird over here. Pins and needly. Weird over here. Pins and needly. Hey, John. Is John Hardet here? We heard this is your chair. We've been calling you Deacon all these years. We didn't know this was your chair.
You mind if I put this on the chair?
John, if that's your chair, can you let us know by touching that box? We won't mess with your chair if you let us know it's yours. All these years we thought you were an outlaw. Goes by the name of Deacon. But I guess someone that used to live with you was telling us about you, how you really like this chair. You're very territorial about it. He said you threw him out of it one day, is that true?
I heard stories of you throwing other people out. Flash.
It's hot in this room, John. Does that bother you? That was me creaking.
Go hallway.
John, can you let us know if you're here?
What's that? That was me. Sorry.
Mind if I come a little closer to your chair? That was Justin. That's Adam. In case you forgot who I am, my name's Kellen.
My name's Justin.
My name's Adam.
We've been here before, but Adam never has, so we'd like to meet you. We've talked to you lots of times. We were just calling you the wrong name. Sorry about that. But in case you didn't know our intent, we're here to talk to the spirits. So we could talk to John. We heard there was a kid named Wilma who might also be here. Alright, does Wilma have any friends here, or is it just one kid? We'll play with you, Wilma, if you want someone to play with. Wilma. Maybe we should go to that room that we were in the time they started running around.
You're not gonna try and sit in the chair?
I will. John, do you mind if I sit in your chair?
Was that?
I did hear that. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That was probably a no. So, okay, I won't sit in your chair. I'm respectful.
Yeah, it did sound like a no.
I won't sit in your chair, thank you. But can we talk?
Here, let me move this out of the way for you.
Thank you for answering us. just got cold. I'm like cold now, even though it's like really warm in here. John, can we talk now that we're being respectful of your space?
Is it turning off?
John, we just want to know more what it was like to live here. Hey, John, we actually have some mail for you. It came. Do you want us to put it in your chair? We'll put it for you in your chair later. Did you hear something?
I heard something out there, but it might have been him. I don't know.
John, what would you like from us?
Right before you said that, I thought I might have heard something.
Are you behind Adam?
That wasn't me.
That was me.
Okay.
It's hot in here, John, but I think you made me cool for a minute. I got a cold blast from somewhere.
So if I take some pictures, will you show up in them?
Do you remember us?
What do you think of the new owners?
Do you like Chad? They're trying to fix this place up a bit. John, you want to hear a joke? What does a cow say when you sit in its chair? Move. Do you like that? I was trying to make it contextual. Alright, John, well maybe we'll come back in a little bit, okay? I'll bring your mail next time, put it in your chair so you can read it.
Is that okay if we do that?
I just pinpoint a light. Oh, nice. Go these ladders. Do you remember the room we were in when we heard those footsteps in the hall?
I think so.
Yeah. That's my voice.
No. Must have been this one.
Was it this one? Yeah, it was, I think.
It had the crib in there.
I guess. All right, we've come back to talk to the kids. You want to sing the ABCs? Wilma, do you like the ABCs? I hear you're 6 years old. I'll play the ABCs for you on my phone so you don't have to listen to my singing voice.
Just walk around here real quick just to...
It's pretty stable.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all about the square shape instead of the circle.
Could be.
Good song, Nora. You want to come sing with us? Wilma, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna stop it when it gets to Z. Do you like that song?
Within.
What is it?
Within.
Within. If you're not Wilma, what is your name? Is the guy who drank the poison here? I forget your name, but you can tell me. Heard you went down to the pharmacy and told the pharmacist you're getting a new job.
Flat bar doctor.
You mean the pharmacist? Or was he a doctor? What was going on in your life that made you drink poison?
What do you think of the renovations?
Do you like what Chad and Leslie are doing with the place?
Do you approve?
Almost thought I heard something
I
right
heard
before
that
you
too.
asked that.
I heard like, huh?
I did hear something.
You
Yeah.
heard that too?
Yeah.
Who was that? Sounded like a woman, so, or a child woman, child, girl,
Child woman.
child.
Hush child. Hush child.
What did you say? We didn't quite catch it. We heard it, but can you say it a little louder? Do you miss Dan and Connie? They're here for a while. They moved out to St. Augustine. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just like a low battery warning or something.
Good.
Well, that's
That'd be
good.
nice to have, actually. It's usually start trigger the battery, so.
Yeah. It's fresh new battery.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to ask him.
So if that was you, I don't know if it is or if it's just the machine, but can you do it again? That square box on the floor. If you touch it, it will make pretty lights.
I thought I heard Finn talking.
Must have been.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
It was like way out there.
Want to come chat with us in here?
Do you need permission? We give you permission to talk to us.
Yeah, we want you to find us. We don't want to find you. You find us? John, are you the guy that growls downstairs sometimes too? One time I was standing by the check-in counter. Someone growled in my ear. I'm trying to figure out who that was. Did anything weird happen when this was a schoolhouse? Any teachers kick the bucket in here? Any accidents with the students? Are there any students here?
I just saw like possibly an orb kind of come through the camera right here.
Coins.
Do you want money? Are you a lady of the night? Adam's got money. That big stud over there in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Do you take IOUs?
We don't use money anymore. It's all digital. It's nothing.
Do you know what crypto is?
I'll give you 1 Bitcoin.
That's a lot of money.
That's a high class. That's a high class girl.
Yeah. Probably get a few high class ones.
The real party.
Are you more of an Ethereum type of gal? I've got a woman's voice in this room before. Who was the lady in here who said something to me once? You still here?
In my pocket.
If I try to take some pictures, will you show up? You want to be in a picture? Find the button. I can't see. There it is.
Take a picture of me in here, see if that lady shows up. Hey, can the lady who's here come stand with me?
Can we find the power button? Hold on. I've got technology on my side. The power of God near me. Alright, here we go.
Alright, smile.
I would totally flip shit if there was somebody behind you. Alright, here's one more.
Should take 2 more. Come on.
One more. Dart across that hallway, maybe?
Good thing I wore a black shirt. This would be like a wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah.
Maybe I should set up another room pod too. I have one in my room. I'll go grab it real quick.
I'll take some pictures in the hallway.
Why not?
You never know. You don't get blinded by the thing.
I'll put one further down. Alright, does that one look more familiar to you? Can you go touch this red light? You can see that light. It'll be cool and make pretty colors if you touch it. I know a lot of people come here to talk. Do you get annoyed by that, or do you like talking to people? Is it hard to do stuff? Does it like take a lot of energy? Or are you just shy? Is that better? It's a little more your style.
I've seen 2 names here, Dennis and Benjamin. So they're 2 child spirits known to interact or play in the corridors.
Well, I've heard you. Is that Benjamin and who else?
Benjamin and Dennis. It refers to John as the older gentleman.
Yeah, John's the chair guy.
It just calls him the older gentleman. Wait, of something ChatGPT doesn't know.
So, John, we know your name now, so we don't have to call you the older gentleman. That's nice, huh? Everyone knows who you are now.
Whoa.
Is that a problem? Sort of loud bump down there. Let's just stay here and not chase it.
I'm not gonna chase it.
So we're not?
No.
Okay.
Which room was that from? We were talking about John. Now we know who you are now. John Hardet, I think.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah, I heard
something.
Did you hear that? Is that your stomach?
No.
Really?
I'm gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
your 15.
Whoa.
What?
More noise is coming down there.
I don't know. You break it out, I guess. Let's go a little further. Not chase it.
It's like somebody like flicked like a trash bag or something. Hello?
Oh, here's some trash bags in here. Covering all the stuff.
Maybe. So, well, maybe like that. How's the axe?
Alright, I
I
guess
just want to show you guys what we see. This is what we see.
turn off my flashlight. Let's turn off all the lights. Yeah, it's pretty black. So that's the lights of the cameras. John, when we come back up, we'll bring you your mail, okay? Alright. My body cam in for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Are we leaving those or taking them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Saw a hat.
Yeah, it's the top of a hat. Now I'm not seeing it. There. That's me, but I was not there at 9:56. Like, what the fuck's going on? What was that squeak?
I thought the squeak maybe came from back, like.
Yeah, it was back there.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Wait, which camera picked up the hat?
It's the one down here.
Like a baseball cap?
Yeah.
That's not it. What is that even a bit? I don't even know what to try to.
Yeah, I don't.
We just heard a squeak. Just
It was
the
like
camera.
3 seconds worth of a squeak too. It's like
It was a good squeak.
it was a squeaker.
It's like somebody opened up a door. Who just?
That's me. This is me moving this to see if that.
Okay. It's like, did somebody just touch
Yeah.
that? Nothing is squeaking.
That's a very high pitched squeak.
Yeah. Dude, that was wicked.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that was. No, that's too correct. It was a clean squeak.
Yeah.
Like it was about just like that, but
Yeah.
like it sounded like a metal hingy squeak. But like, what the hell?
That was.
The door's closed.
Yeah, that door's closed. That door's also on camera with the camera down there.
Yeah.
You can't really see the kitchen door unless it's wide open, and then you can catch the edge of the kitchen door. What is it?
You know, scared the chihuahua came back.
Oh, I wonder if it's a wasp.
Where's that hat at?
Hold on.
Oh,
I just heard whistling.
you're whistling?
Something's whistling.
Yeah, yeah, I
like-
definitely heard that.
Oh, I wonder if it's a wasp.
Where's that hat at?
Hold on.
Oh,
I just heard whistling.
you're whistling?
Something's whistling.
Yeah, yeah, I
like-
definitely heard that.
Where's that hat at? I want to see it.
It's me, but the thing is,
Oh.
it's like the time shift on it's wrong.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, and I'm just like a flash.
That's weird.
I just flash on the screen.
But you were sitting here and you saw that
Correct.
on the screen.
Correct.
Because you were sitting here, you said.
I know. I said, wait a
Wait,
minute.
it was live when you saw it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he called it out.
That was just a
on
second
air.
ago. It
He
was.
said, that's a hat, and he ran out there.
Bink.
What? Is there someone else
That-
in the building?
I mean, that's clearly me if I can get it to the one frame that I'm on the freaking camera.
I mean, yeah, because
I mean, that's my bracelets. That's my hat. I mean,
So
you can see my.
here.
Oops, sorry.
I was sitting right here, and
I
when
thought you
and
were
he called it out.
I
on
called
the
it on the
TV.
screen and said, "Wait, that was a hat. What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
And it's one frame of me down there with my
That's
hand
a
on the wall.
doppelganger, dude.
I can't explain that.
That's really weird.
We were sitting here and I called it out live when it happened. Clearly, I'm not there. Like, and oh, there it goes. There it is. One freaking frame of me back there at the timestamp that we were here. That's
Never seen
not
anything
cool.
like that.
That's really weird.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You said we should go clear it back there. Just make sure.
Yeah,
You got
I agree with that.
You got a piece.
I will in just a second. Yeah. Dude, if I saw myself standing there, I don't know what I'd fucking do.
This is the most active.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hello?
Is that window open?
No, this window is covered. So, like, it's,
Okay.
I mean, it's actually an intact window. One of the few.
Somebody down here? Can you please make yourself known?
I think it was kind of like a chair. Like maybe kind of slided it a little bit. Yeah?
Sound like voice three. Mr. Keel, sorry, we gotta invade your space, man. Dude, that's the strangest shit I ever saw. I have nothing for that.
That's sketchy.
I mean, one single frame of video, I'm standing with my hand against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't even like a ghosted image or some like glitch. Like that was a full-fledged. The only thing I wish is we were rolling cameras inside the command center to have seen it live to roll it back to see it on the camera.
Yeah.
I had been standing like right here.
Yeah.
That is wild. Because the only time I've come back here tonight was when I showed Leslie this camera, and I had my phone out showing her how I ran the cables. I never came to this side of the camera at all. And it was about an hour before that.
What now?
Yeah, does it know that
It shows
can
up
have-
bald that you fucked.
Or if it shows
Has a
like
full head of hair.
Wait, did one of y'all just whistle?
I just heard a whistle.
I heard it too.
Yeah.
Does it know that
It shows up bald that you fucked. Or
Or if it shows
Has a
like
full head of hair.
Wait, did one of y'all just whistle?
I just heard a whistle.
I heard it too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of as I was laughing, so I didn't really hear.
Go back
There's a
there.
lot of stuff going on.
You want to go hang out in that room for a minute?
And these are not dust. These are well-defined lit.
Did Kellen freeze or is he just that still?
You are Kellen, right?
I mean, that'd be crazy. Like,
Poke him,
around
poke
in
him.
the face.
Lenore's wide open now. Guess that's Chet. I'm gonna walk this way.
Is there someone back here? We've been seeing some shadows and stuff. Who's that?
Was that whispering?
Okay. Heard it.
Can you do us a favor? Can you touch go over here and touch this REM pod?
Doesn't want to take
It was like right before I touched it, it did the
Yeah.
4 light thing.
Can the whistling man come? Or whistle again? I'll whistle. Can you whistle back? Can you whistle back?
Pretty sure that's.
I'll plant the camera like right here.
Okay.
This is a good room. I like this room. Feels kind of interesting here too. You know, this is my favorite room. I used to call it the wheelchair room. Remember me? There's a cool wheelchair in that corner that I used to sit in. Before we had this table. There we go. Is that more your style? I know someone likes this room. Can you come in here and talk to us? Seen you on that wall. You hear that?
What was it? Might have been me sniffling a little bit.
No, I heard something. Can you make yourself known somehow? Is that possible? Who is that imitating Chad? Can you say your name?
Pull a chair here.
What's that?
The
It's my IR light messing with yours.
Yeah, like both of you. Like I.
They're both facing you.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit the table. Just
I'll just.
see how
I'll just shine mine down the hallway.
okay, this vibration wise, it seems pretty stable here. All right, we're at the Olde Park, Ballinger. Me, Kellen, and Adam. Excuse me. We're in first floor with the room with the Ouija board,
The old wheelchair room.
the old wheelchair room. Move my finger. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate?
Heard that, Adam? Or was that Justin moving his finger?
I already moved my finger.
I thought I heard something like or something. And I saw Adam look at me. Did you hear that, Adam?
No, I looked over. Yeah, I didn't hear
Okay.
anything.
Is that someone saying they wanted to communicate?
Who's been whistling? Is that you breathing?
No.
It's sort of like a. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate?
Hear that? See? It said yes. I heard that.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate? It's really faint.
I heard it from here, though. Maybe it was closer to me than it was to
Okay,
that.
is there anyone here that would like to
Record it.
communicate?
Maybe it was closer
My
to me
finger.
than it was to
Is
that.
there anyone here that would
I
like to
could tell
communicate?
exactly where it is. Yeah,
communicate, or are you just messing with us? Can you knock on something?
Is that something?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Are you just messing with us? Can you knock on
That was
something?
whisper.
I've got you to knock down here before, so. It's after I asked if it's messing with us. Are you trying to communicate, or are you just messing with us? Can you knock on something?
Do you hear
I've
that?
got you to knock down here before.
I heard something real faint, but I couldn't like really.
Wait, I thought I just heard whispers on the recording.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was like, then it was like a few other.
Yeah, that's the breathing I heard.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Let me hear that. That was crazy. No. There's play that again. I want to record that on myself.
Who's been whistling?
Check this out.
Yeah, it clearly says no.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I heard that.
No. Alright, so someone said no. I forget, what was the question again?
Something about making a racket, and are you the one breathing, or?
Was that a joke because you're a ghost?
Do a second recording here.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the table here. Excuse me. This is our second recording. Room with the. It used to be the wheelchair room. Heard breathing, and I know. Outside room, or noise.
So you're not the one making the racket, huh? You're just here to talk to us? Can you tell us your name? Are you a man or a woman? Who was that imitating Chad? That was pretty wild.
You do not have permission to imitate me, just saying.
Or me.
Or me.
Just to be safe. Excuse me, this is our second recording. The room with the. It used to be the wheelchair room. Heard breathing, and I know. So you're not the one making the racket, huh? You're just here to talk to us? Something really faint.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name? That sounds like distant talking. Are you a man or a woman?
I thought I just heard a room call. We don't have another one set up, do we?
Nah.
This is our second recording. So you're not the.
So your name? I don't know what that is. I'll play your phone.
You're on your phone?
No, I'll play your. Oh, you're on your phone, huh?
No.
Is it in airplane mode?
Are you a man or a woman? Yes.
Okay. I think that was a real hit then. You at that table? We should do another recording right now. Just showed up, I guess.
Yeah.
This me again. Where should we go next?
Just whisper.
Who was that imitating Chet? Where should we go next? Who was that imitating
So-
Chet?
You have to come over here if you want to see.
Yeah.
Where should we go next?
Right now.
Who was that imitating Chad?
It's super hard to hear.
That was
but
pretty
yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Did you mark the no? We should show Chad that one.
So one
Got
more.
some- Yeah, one more.
No.
I'll go back to my corner.
Settle. Place the recorder down. Let's be moving the chair. This is our third session.
In the wheelchair room.
What is this building to you? Is it a schoolhouse? Was it housing? Maybe a brothel?
Did you hear something?
Oh.
After you said brothel, I thought I heard something.
I hear things talking. Stop the recording.
After you say brothel, I think I heard something. Just remember that word.
Touch the REM pod again on the table.
It's later.
That was
What was that?
nice.
Hear that? Is that my imagination?
What is this building to you? Is it a schoolhouse? Was it housing? Maybe a brothel?
Yes. Here.
Whoa.
Cheers.
I heard that live.
Maybe a brothel?
I
Cheers.
heard that. Let's go take another quick break. Show Chad what we got.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna leave this here. Anything you want to share with us? What we call it a night?
Let's do one more session in John's room. Just a quick, maybe 20 minutes or so. See if.
Oh, did we ever bring his mail?
Nah.
No.
Oh, yeah, well, we gotta go deliver the mail.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. It's on the counter over here, right? Sounds right.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay. All right, John. We brought you your mail just like we said we would. We put it on your chair. It's from Boya Financial. So it looks pretty good. There you go. I don't know, I'm kind of out of questions. I'm kind of drained of energy.
Yeah, that's cool.
We got good solid investigation, I think.
Yeah, but, something else might happen later on.
Yep.
Well, we'll leave your letter there.
Yep. Bye, John.